Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I know that the holidays, no matter what you celebrate, are very overwhelming. Oh, I know how tiring it can be if your holidays have been anything like mine. Well, I'm very sorry for that. I personally have been running around like a chicken with its head cut off for the last few days. I have been wrapping presents and baking and baking and baking and baking. I think I've baked like probably close to 300 cookies. I really like to spoil my loved ones. And I still have a crochet project to finish up this weekend. That's right, I'm filming just a few days before Christmas. What's today? I think today is Thursday. So I will finish that up. It won't take long at all. And then I gotta get it wrapped. But if that's anything like what you guys are going through, I thought that we could all just take a breath. Just take a few minutes to unwind. I know that I have been exhausted and actually sore. My neck today is very, very sore, probably from all of the standing and running around and baking. But I also know that the holidays are not just hard because there's so much to do. There's a whole other level to them, right? All the emotions that come with it. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe this is your first Christmas without someone, however you lost them. Maybe your family doesn't value you or treat you well. It's kind of the same thing. Maybe they just don't understand you even, and it can be hard for you to be in a room full of people and feel so alone. I get it. I think at some point we've all had some sort of experience similar to that, right? But of course, it's your family, and they should be there for you, and you should feel included and loved. It's just not always the case. And I'm really sorry. But that's why I thought we could spend a few minutes together, because I do value you, and I care about you, and I want you to have a beautiful holiday season. I thought that we could just take a few moments to put aside all of the stress. Just lift it off our shoulders and put it somewhere else. What I really like to do to just help calm down, or sometimes even just set a little atmosphere. Keep in mind, Halloween is my favorite holiday, so spooky atmosphere, or mystic atmosphere, I suppose. Not spooky. This is not spooky at all. I really like to burn incense. So I have two that I like to combine. The first one is actually just from the dollar store. 2 for $1. Yet surprisingly they are good. Not the best, but they're good. So this one is sandalwood. I don't know if you can see that back there. Sandalwood. And that is always a very good, just basic burn this, just for any old reason. Plastic package, of course. Because of how overrun I am, and because of how overrun or emotionally distraught you might be, I think that a couple of sticks of this are called for. Sometimes I supercharge my incense by burning a bunch of it. A bunch. So let's get these going. Got a handy dandy lighter. When you burn candles and incense the way I do, you've always got a lighter around. There we go. Let's give it a little bit of an extra gust of wind just to keep it going. And there. It would have been good to sage for you, but I couldn't find my smudge stick. But incense works really well as well. I really love watching smoke from, like, when you blow out a candle or like this with the incense. And I thought, let's just tap those off. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of a body cleanse. So we're just going to go all around as if this was a smudge stick. And we're just going to help clear off any of that stress, any of that negative energy. Focus around your head a lot, because that's really where it comes into play. It all starts with our thoughts and our feelings. I find that the scent of incense is also very calming, if it's a good one. I'm going to put one of these into my incense holder, which is basically just a jar with sand, or salt works as well. And then what I'm going to do is I have another one that I really like, and it's called, oh, there's a big glare, Spiritual Guide. It's got this really pretty imagery on the box. There's my stomach telling me that it's either digesting or I haven't eaten enough today. I'm not sure. Like I said, have been, let's be careful with this, first of all. Always fire safety. But anyways, like I said, have been running around like crazy, and it's just so good to just take this moment with you and just doesn't that feel good? I don't think I've done that in a while. A few days at least. So let's go ahead and get one of these out. And then we'll keep cleansing away all of the negativity. These ones are thicker, which is fine. Like I said, the sandalwood is from the dollar store. It is inexpensive or frugal. Frugal is a great word. Oh, it smells so good already. I have a smell. It's very, I don't know, like, do you have any sort of spiritual shops that you like to go to, like where you can go buy oracle or tarot cards and tumbled crystals, or even just raw crystals? Oh, look at this one burn. My goodness. Again, always fire safety. Alright. But that's what this smell reminds me of, is a lot of shops will smell like this incense in particular. And I can't even put my finger on what the scents are in it. I've never really looked it up. But anyways, so why don't we just tap this off? If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just tapping off the excess so it doesn't fall. I don't want to burn anyone, but I definitely want to help just lift that weight off your shoulders. So let's go ahead and smudge a little with the spiritual guide incense all around. Just imagine that all of the weight on your shoulders is just lifting off. The incense is just pulling it away for you. That's good. Bring some sandalwood back in. Take them both around together. Take the ash off of that one. Let's go around together. How does that feel? It feels really good just to take a moment. I'm going to put these into my incense holder so they can keep burning and keep providing us with a nice, light, beautiful scent. And just move these out of the way. I don't know if you can see all the smoke that's coming up. It smells heavenly and relaxing. But I know that on a day-to-day basis, we already carry enough stress. So adding the holidays to, I don't think that just a little bit of incense is going to suddenly cure everything. How would you mind? Or rather, how would you like if I did a little bit of energy plucking? Energy plucking is nothing to be worried about. I would just be going in and pulling out anything that's gunky in your aura, anything that's weighing you down. Okay. So I'm going to remind you again, it's nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to move the incense a little closer to you. Alright, I'm just going to go in and pluck and pluck and pluck. Gunky, gunk, gunk, gunk. Pluck and pluck and pluck. Gotta be careful. Saying pluck too fast might sound like something else. Pluck, pluck. You just want to pull away all of that negative, gross, black energy. Pluck. You want to throw it away. Pluck. I am almost knocking things off the wall. Also, I have a hair stuck to my finger. It's okay. It's okay to relax now. And you know what? It's okay if you fall asleep. That's good. You need your rest. Relax. Relax and ignore the cars that are driving by outside. Pluck, 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 pluck. I am saying pluck. Pluck, 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 pluck. That. You're starting to look so much more relaxed. Relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Plucking away all of the negativity, because you deserve to enjoy your holidays. You deserve to smile and to laugh. You are worthy of being loved and enjoying the holidays with the people that you love. And I'm going to take a moment right now just to remind you that your loved ones or your family are not necessarily those that you are related to. A lot of the time in this world, those people who are supposed to care about us don't, for whatever sad reason. But there are always people who will love you for you. And if you haven't found them yet, please don't give up. Your tribe is out there. Even if we're just online. No matter what other people don't like about you or have issues with you, you are valid. You are worthy. It is so important that you know how special you are. There is no one like you. So even if you have to spend some time at this time of year with people who don't value you, please remember how important you are to the world. Not everyone is going to make some big impact where their name is known in households across the world or anything. But you know, everything that you seek out to do to be good for people, that came out wrong, everything that you try to help is important. What I'm trying to say is, if today you saw someone on the street and you don't know them, but you liked something that they were wearing, and you complimented them, it probably made them smile. It might have made their day. And you know how important it is to improve someone's day. It's very important. I think that's why a lot of us ASMR artists stand in front of cameras doing silly things like this. I know you're a restless puppy, so I will have to go tend to the puppies soon. They're not actually puppies, but I like to say puppies. I just want you to remember how important you are. And I want you to get a good night's rest, if that's what your intention is right now, or later. So, if you feel the need, you can always come back to this video, because I don't mind the extra view. Please remember how wonderful you are. It doesn't matter what you look like. And it doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are. What matters is what's going on right in here. It's a little high, but in your heart. You are a good person. And you try to do good things. And you are on a journey. And you will figure things out. And in the meantime, you will make people smile and laugh. And you will be there when they need to cry. Because that's what we do as humans. We care for each other. And that makes you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human being. Or a human being, if you will. Alright. You look considerably more relaxed. And I want you to remember that you are valued. You are loved. And if you have to spend your holidays with people who don't treat you that way, please, please take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. I love you so much. Have a wonderful night. And smile as much as you can.